Ladies and gentlemen, in our complex and often chaotic world, we all seek connection, intimacy, and recognition, yet we often overlook the simplest yet most profound tool that can create attraction, influence, and lasting bonds. It's not about playing games, it's not about manipulation, it's about being unapologetically yourself in a way that others can't resist. Vulnerability and confidence, when combined, form a powerful dynamic that can profoundly impact how others perceive us. Vulnerability, often seen as a weakness, is in reality an essential aspect of authentic human interaction. It's the willingness to show parts of ourselves that are typically kept hidden, whether it's our flaws, fears, or desires. In a world that often encourages the masking of vulnerability behind carefully crafted facades, those who dare to expose their true selves stand out in ways that others cannot ignore. Confidence, on the other hand, is the assurance in one's own abilities, beliefs, and worth. It's not arrogance, but a quiet strength that radiates from someone who knows they are enough, regardless of external circumstances. When vulnerability and confidence are paired, they create a magnetic force that draws people in because it's rare, real, and resonant. This combination allows individuals to connect on a deeper level because they're not presenting a perfect image, but a real human one. People are naturally drawn to those who are unafraid to be vulnerable. There's an inherent power in revealing your true self, in embracing imperfections rather than hiding them. This doesn't mean one should share every personal detail or expose every weakness, but it does mean being open about emotions, acknowledging struggles, and allowing space for others to see the complexities that make us who we are. When someone is vulnerable, they give others permission to be vulnerable in return. This creates an environment of trust where genuine connections can flourish. Vulnerability, therefore, isn't just a means of being understood, it's an invitation for others to drop their own walls and experience authentic interactions. At the same time, confidence provides a sense of security. Confidence is the stabilizing force that allows vulnerability to be expressed without fear of judgment. Without confidence, vulnerability can easily slip into insecurity, where one becomes overly concerned about how they're perceived, or worse, seeks validation from others to fill an inner void. Confidence, however, makes vulnerability feel safe. It allows a person to speak their truth without needing constant reassurance. Confidence creates a sense of inner peace that reassures the individual that their worth isn't determined by the reactions of others, but by their own self-understanding. Together, vulnerability and confidence are magnetic because they create a sense of relatability and strength. People are drawn to those who don't just put on a facade of perfection, but are willing to acknowledge their imperfections and still stand tall in their value. This balance of openness and assurance makes others feel safe, understood, and valued. The person who is confident enough to be vulnerable becomes a source of inspiration. Not because they appear flawless, but because they show others that it's okay to be imperfect and still worthy of love, respect, and success. In human interactions, we are often looking for authenticity. We crave connection, not with the idealized version of someone, but with the real person beneath the surface. Vulnerability, backed by the strength of confidence, allows us to connect on a level that superficial appearances never could. It invites others to see us as we truly are and to see themselves in the process. It allows us to break down barriers, not by hiding behind walls, but by sharing our truths and standing in them with confidence. Mystery is a powerful psychological tool that captivates the human mind in ways that few other traits can. From ancient myths to modern storytelling, the allure of the unknown has been a consistent theme in human experience. People are naturally drawn to what they don't understand or what remains just out of reach, and this instinct is deeply rooted in our psychology. The element of mystery taps into our curiosity, making us eager to uncover hidden truths, whether they pertain to a person, a situation, or a story. At the core of mystery is the concept of incomplete information. When we encounter something or someone that doesn't fully reveal itself, we are left with questions, possibilities, and uncertainties. The mind is naturally inclined to fill in these gaps, often weaving its own interpretations and scenarios. This process of seeking answers and making predictions keeps our attention focused on what is unclear, creating a magnetic pull toward the mysterious. Our curiosity becomes activated, and in the absence of full understanding, we become more engaged, more interested, and more likely to invest our time and energy into discovering what lies beneath the surface. The human brain is wired to seek patterns and explanations. When something appears mysterious, it disrupts our usual pattern of understanding, and this disruption triggers a desire to resolve the ambiguity. The act of solving a mystery, of uncovering hidden truths, provides a sense of satisfaction. It offers a reward for the effort of exploration and discovery. This is why mystery, especially when it's carefully crafted, can create an almost irresistible allure. Whether in interpersonal dynamics or in the broader context of life, we find ourselves intrigued by what we can't fully comprehend, yet still sense is worthy of exploration. One of the key aspects of mystery is the way it allows people to project their own thoughts, desires, and fantasies onto a situation or person. When someone leaves aspects of themselves concealed, others begin to fill in those gaps with their own imagination. This can lead to a more intense fascination, as the unknown is often idealized and magnified in our minds. The mystery becomes a canvas for others' projections, making them more invested in discovering the person behind the mystery. They want to reveal the real you, but what they are chasing is often not just your truth, but the one they've imagined or desired. Mystery fosters a sense of exclusivity. When something or someone remains enigmatic, it creates a feeling of distance, as if they are special, different, or above ordinary understanding. This aura of uniqueness can be incredibly attractive, as people are naturally drawn to what feels exceptional or unattainable. In relationships, this sense of mystery can heighten the perception of value, making someone seem more intriguing or desirable simply because they are not fully known. The mystery, in this sense, creates an emotional barrier that others are eager to break through, increasing the desire to connect and understand more deeply. The power of mystery is not about withholding information in a manipulative way. It's not about playing games or being elusive for the sake of control. Instead, it's about creating an atmosphere where there is enough openness to invite curiosity, but enough unknown to keep the intrigue alive. Mystery in this context is a dance of balance between revealing and concealing, between sharing and holding back, allowing the mind of others to remain engaged without overwhelming them with too much too soon. In a world where everything is constantly available and visible, mystery stands as a rare and precious quality that speaks directly to the human desire for discovery, for meaning, and for connection. It triggers the imagination, stimulates interest, and makes us feel alive in the pursuit of what is just out of our reach. This psychological effect of mystery is why it has remained a timeless and potent force in human attraction, influence, and connection. Boundaries are an essential element of healthy relationships, both with others and with ourselves. They serve as invisible lines that protect our emotional, physical, and psychological well-being, defining where one person's needs end and another's begin. In essence, boundaries are a means of self-preservation and self-respect. Without them, we risk being overwhelmed by the demands, expectations, and emotions of others, losing sight of our own needs in the process. When we establish clear boundaries, we communicate not only what we are willing to tolerate, but also the respect we require in order to maintain a balanced, healthy existence. At the heart of setting boundaries is the recognition of our own worth and value. When we set limits with others, we are essentially affirming that we deserve respect, consideration, and space to exist as ourselves. This self-awareness is crucial because it prevents us from falling into patterns of self-sacrifice or people-pleasing, where we prioritize the needs of others to our detriment. Without boundaries, we can become drained, resentful, or even overwhelmed as we unknowingly allow others to overstep and take advantage of our time, energy, and emotions. Setting boundaries, then, is a way of ensuring that our own needs are met while still maintaining healthy, respectful relationships with others. The act of establishing boundaries is not always easy, especially in a world that often encourages conformity and compliance. There is a fear that by setting limits we may appear selfish or unkind. However, in reality, healthy boundaries are an expression of self-care, not selfishness. They allow us to protect our energy and focus on what truly matters to us, while still respecting the rights and needs of others. Boundaries give us the ability to say no when we need to, whether it's declining an invitation, refusing to engage in a conversation that drains us, or simply setting limits on how much time and emotional energy we invest in others. Boundaries also serve to create clarity in relationships. When we communicate our boundaries to others, we are providing a roadmap for how we expect to be treated. This reduces confusion, misunderstanding, and conflict as it sets clear guidelines for interaction. People are more likely to respect us when we are clear about our needs and limitations because it provides them with a framework within which they can navigate the relationship. In this way, boundaries can actually improve the quality of our interactions as they create a sense of mutual respect and understanding. Boundaries are essential for maintaining emotional and mental health. They allow us to create the space needed to process our feelings, recharge, and engage in activities that nourish our well-being. Without this space, we may feel overwhelmed by the constant demands of others, which can lead to burnout, stress, or even resentment. Boundaries give us permission to prioritize our own emotional needs, ensuring that we have the energy to show up as our best selves in our relationships. Setting boundaries is also a form of empowerment. It enables us to take control of our lives, directing our energy and attention toward what aligns with our values and goals. Boundaries free us from the grip of external expectations, allowing us to focus on our own desires, needs, and aspirations. In doing so, they help us cultivate a sense of inner strength and confidence as we learn to assert our own worth and claim the space we need to thrive. Assertiveness is a powerful and often overlooked quality that plays a critical role in effective communication and personal development. It is the ability to express one's thoughts, feelings, and needs clearly and directly, while still respecting the rights and boundaries of others. Assertiveness is not about being aggressive or dominating conversations. It is about standing firm in one's beliefs and desires while maintaining a sense of respect for oneself and others. This balance makes assertiveness one of the most attractive and influential traits a person can possess. At its core, assertiveness is about self-respect. When a person is assertive, they communicate that their thoughts, feelings, and needs are important and worthy of consideration. This is not to say that they disregard others' needs, but rather they understand that their own needs and desires are equally valid. In this way, assertiveness fosters an environment where mutual respect can thrive, and it creates space for honest, transparent communication. The person who is assertive does not hide their needs out of fear or embarrassment, nor do they attempt to manipulate others to meet their desires. They simply express themselves with clarity, giving others the opportunity to understand their position. One of the most powerful aspects of assertiveness is its ability to reduce unnecessary conflict. When people communicate passively, they may suppress their needs or avoid confrontation, but this often leads to resentment, misunderstanding, and frustration. On the other hand, aggression tends to push people away or create animosity. Assertiveness, however, provides a clear middle ground. It enables individuals to communicate their thoughts and desires without being confrontational and without giving in to manipulation or coercion. As a result, assertive individuals are often able to navigate difficult conversations and disagreements more effectively, finding solutions that respect both their needs and the needs of others. Assertiveness also plays a key role in building and maintaining healthy relationships. By clearly stating one's boundaries and expectations, assertive individuals make it easier for others to understand how to interact with them. This clarity helps prevent misunderstandings and ensures that both parties feel respected and valued. Moreover, assertiveness encourages open and honest communication, which is the foundation of any strong relationship. When people express themselves openly, they invite others to do the same, fostering a deeper sense of trust and connection. In addition to its role in communication, assertiveness also promotes personal growth and self-confidence. When a person is able to assert their needs, they learn to prioritize their own well-being and make choices that align with their values. This empowers them to live more authentically without constantly compromising for the sake of others or suppressing their own desires. Over time, as individuals practice assertiveness, they become more comfortable in their own skin, and their sense of self-worth grows. This increase in confidence not only strengthens their sense of identity, but also enhances their ability to influence and inspire those around them. Assertiveness can have a profound effect on professional success. In the workplace, assertive individuals are often seen as strong leaders as they are able to articulate their ideas and take charge of situations with clarity and conviction. They are more likely to advocate for themselves, whether it's asking for a promotion, negotiating terms, or simply seeking feedback. In this way, assertiveness directly contributes to career advancement and the cultivation of professional relationships that are based on mutual respect and understanding. Assertiveness empowers individuals to take control of their lives. It allows them to make choices that align with their true selves, to express their needs without fear, and to navigate their relationships with clarity and confidence. By practicing assertiveness, we create an environment in which we are more likely to achieve our goals, build meaningful connections, and live lives that are grounded in respect and authenticity. Emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our own emotions, as well as the ability to recognize, understand, and influence the emotions of others. This skill is crucial in navigating both personal and professional relationships, as it enables individuals to respond to situations in a way that is thoughtful, empathetic, and constructive. While intellect and technical skills are often emphasized in many areas of life, emotional intelligence can be just as, if not more important, in determining success and well-being. At the core of emotional intelligence is self-awareness. This involves recognizing and understanding one's own emotions in the moment. Self-aware individuals can identify what they are feeling and why, which allows them to respond to situations with clarity and purpose. When someone has a high level of self-awareness, they are able to monitor their emotional responses and recognize patterns in their behavior. This awareness is not just about recognizing feelings, but also understanding how those emotions influence thoughts and actions. It empowers individuals to make choices based on reason and reflection rather than on impulsive reactions, which leads to more measured and effective responses to both challenges and opportunities. Equally important is the ability to regulate one's emotions. Emotional regulation involves managing one's emotional state in a way that is appropriate to the situation at hand. For instance, when faced with frustration or anger, someone with high emotional intelligence will be able to calm themselves down before responding, allowing them to avoid rash or hurtful decisions. This ability to pause and reflect before acting prevents emotional outbursts and promotes a sense of control, both of which are essential in maintaining healthy relationships. Those who can regulate their emotions are more likely to remain composed under stress, which in turn helps them to think clearly and make better decisions, even in high-pressure situations. Empathy is another key component of emotional intelligence. It is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another person. Empathetic individuals can put themselves in others' shoes, which allows them to respond with compassion and consideration. This ability is vital in fostering deep, meaningful connections, as people are more likely to trust and engage with someone who listens to them and understands their perspective. Empathy is also essential for conflict resolution, as it allows individuals to approach disagreements with understanding rather than judgment. It helps them to recognize the emotional needs of others, which can lead to solutions that address both parties' concerns and promote cooperation. Social skills are the practical application of emotional intelligence. Those with strong social skills are able to navigate complex interpersonal dynamics with ease. They excel at communication, building rapport, and resolving conflicts, which makes them effective in both personal and professional settings. Individuals with high emotional intelligence are adept at managing group dynamics, facilitating cooperation, and inspiring others through their ability to connect on an emotional level. These social skills are key to leadership, as emotionally intelligent leaders can motivate, guide, and support their teams in ways that foster loyalty, trust, and productivity. Emotional intelligence plays a significant role in decision-making. When we are in touch with our emotions and understand how they influence our thinking, we are better equipped to make decisions that align with our values and goals. Instead of making choices based on impulse or external pressure, emotionally intelligent individuals consider the emotional impact of their decisions on themselves and others, leading to more thoughtful, balanced outcomes. In short, emotional intelligence is a critical skill that influences nearly every aspect of life. It enables individuals to understand themselves and others, manage emotions effectively, build strong relationships, and navigate the complexities of human interaction with greater ease. By cultivating emotional intelligence, individuals are better equipped to face challenges, achieve their goals, and create positive, lasting connections with the people around them. Genuine complimenting is an art that can have a profound impact on both the giver and the receiver. When a compliment is authentic and sincere, it goes beyond superficial flattery and can foster a deep sense of connection and appreciation. People crave recognition and validation, and a well-placed, heartfelt compliment can meet those needs in a way that nurtures self-esteem, builds trust, and strengthens relationships. A genuine compliment is a reflection of respect and acknowledgement. It shows that you have noticed and valued something about another person, whether it is their appearance, behavior, skills, or qualities. This acknowledgement is powerful because it goes beyond mere politeness or routine interactions. When you offer a compliment that is thoughtful and specific, it signals to the other person that they matter and that their efforts, personality, or presence have made a positive impact. In a world where people often feel overlooked or underappreciated, a sincere compliment can offer a refreshing sense of recognition. Giving a genuine compliment creates a positive feedback loop. When you express admiration or appreciation for someone, it has the potential to boost their confidence and self-worth. This can be especially transformative when the recipient is unsure of themselves or going through a difficult time. A well-timed compliment can provide a much-needed emotional lift, encouraging them to continue pursuing their goals or simply feel good about who they are. The feeling of being truly seen and acknowledged can inspire them to return the kindness, which in turn strengthens the bond between both individuals. The impact of genuine complimenting also extends to the giver. Offering sincere compliments requires an attentiveness to the world around you and the people you interact with. It encourages you to notice the positive qualities in others, which in turn fosters a mindset of gratitude and appreciation. The act of complimenting forces you to focus on the good in others rather than being consumed by negativity or criticism. It helps you cultivate a positive, uplifting energy that not only benefits others but also enhances your own sense of fulfillment and connection to the people around you. Genuine compliments build trust. When you offer compliments with honesty and sincerity, it demonstrates your integrity and authenticity. People can sense when a compliment is heartfelt and when it is simply a form of manipulation or surface-level politeness. When someone believes that your compliments are genuine, they are more likely to trust you and feel comfortable in your presence. This trust creates an atmosphere of openness and warmth where both individuals feel safe to be themselves without fear of judgment. Another powerful aspect of complimenting is its ability to encourage positive behavior and growth. When you recognize and affirm someone's strengths or achievements, you motivate them to continue excelling and developing. A compliment can be a form of reinforcement that encourages individuals to build on their successes or to keep pursuing their passions, rather than focusing solely on areas of improvement or weaknesses. A genuine compliment draws attention to what is already good, reinforcing positive behavior and encouraging further progress. Compliments can help break down barriers and ease social interactions. In a world that can sometimes feel isolating or disconnected, offering a sincere compliment can serve as an opening to deeper conversation and connection. It serves as a reminder that we are all human and that we all have qualities worth appreciating. By acknowledging someone's value through a compliment, you invite them to engage in a more meaningful and authentic exchange, fostering a sense of belonging and camaraderie. The impact of genuine complimenting extends far beyond a simple exchange of words. It has the power to uplift, connect, and inspire, creating positive ripples in both personal and professional relationships. When done with authenticity and respect, complimenting not only brings joy and affirmation to others, but also enriches the giver, creating a cycle of goodwill and appreciation that strengthens the bonds between people. In conclusion, the power of genuine complimenting extends far beyond just making someone feel good in the moment. It creates a ripple effect that nurtures self-esteem, fosters meaningful connections, and builds trust. By offering compliments that are sincere and thoughtful, we not only uplift others, but also cultivate a mindset of appreciation and positivity in ourselves. Complimenting genuinely encourages growth, reinforces positive behavior, and creates an atmosphere of mutual respect and understanding. Ultimately, this simple yet profound act can transform relationships, inspire confidence, and contribute to a more connected and supportive world.